JD Vance is once again publicly humiliating his wife. And no, I'm not talking about this. Although, yikes. I'm talking about this.
My wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not a particularly religious family in either direction. Now, as I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way.
Because the irony is almost biblical. JD Vance has never truly believed in anything. His convictions sway with wherever the opportunity seems to blow. And he doesn't know a thing about long-held beliefs because his wife Usha has always been a lifelong Hindu. And it was actually JD Vance who pulled the bait and switch on her.
And you are Hindu and your husband is Catholic. I'm just curious, because I have quite a few Hindu friends in my life, how you incorporate your faith together in your lives and with your children.
Well, at the time when I met JD, he wasn't a Catholic. He converted later. And when he converted, we had a lot of conversations about that because it was actually after we had had our first child. Maybe it was after Vivek was born, too. I'm having trouble placing the date now. But of course, when you convert to Catholicism, it comes with several important obligations, like to raise your child in the faith and all of that. And we had to have a lot of real conversations about how do you do that when I'm not Catholic and I'm not intending to convert or anything like that.
Usha has always made it clear that she's a Hindu, and JD's sudden conversion to Catholicism, that didn't happen until 2019, right when he started taking money from Christian far-right donors to gear up for his Senate run. And before politics, JD considered himself an agnostic, and now he's publicly shaming his own wife for not following his new religion, even though she's made it clear,
I'm not Catholic and I'm not intending to convert or anything like that.
And all through this, Usha has been steady. She's a lifelong vegetarian, she's a lifelong Hindu, all things that JD knew well before he married her. But instead of respecting her beliefs, JD uses them as political stagecraft. Because nothing says faith and family man like publicly telling your wife that her religion isn't good enough.